Dashboard video shows the moment an Uber driver was shot at while picking up a woman in Chicago.
Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car?
Yeah, go.
What the What is that?
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you a crazy story coming out of Chicago, Illinois. A video has hit the internet and has gone viral featuring an Uber driver, a ridiculous passenger, and her even more ridiculous ex-boyfriend who was armed, dangerous, and shooting at the car. Let's back up a little bit before we get to the actual video and the news story, because the Uber driver has spoken out to the media. You're going to hear his story. But first things first. So the Uber driver pulls up to the hood in Chicago, and from what he said, he'd been there a lot. It's not really a big deal. Now, young lady gets in the car. She's like, hey, go, go, go. He's going to start shooting. And the driver is probably like in disbelief. It's going to start shooting. Her quote unquote, ex-boyfriend begins to shoot at the vehicle. And they're in the area with speed bumps and stop signs and whatnot, like blocks. So they can only go but so fast, but he's trying to escape. The guy is chasing the vehicle and shooting at the car. Now, I don't know if she knew that he was going to do that. I mean, she had to have known, because right when she got in the car, she said, go, 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 he's going to start shooting. Maybe the better thing to do would have been to call the police, but maybe the police wouldn't have gotten there on time because you defunded them in a place like Chicago. Brandon Johnson, Lori Lightfoot. But anyway, I digress. The point is, maybe she thought the police wouldn't get there in time, so it was better to put an Uber driver's life in danger. Maybe that was a better option. Obviously, it wasn't. Now, before I go any further, let's get into the actual news clip. This is going to be on TSR, The Shade Room Investigate. Shout out to Justin, and shout out to the whole staff over there. If you want to see the entire clip, I will place it in the description. If you're on IG, visit the link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
An Uber ride on the South Side, Chicago.
I've been in the hood 1,000 times, so no big deal.
But he had no idea that the woman he picked up was in trouble.
Go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car?
Yeah.
What the
Her ex-boyfriend went rat-tat-tat on his car.
Rat-tat-tat, Justin. Is that what we're going to say? Okay, you got it.
That was the beginning of a frantic 15 minutes.
A TSR exclusive, that Uber driver telling his story only to the Shade Room.
Kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do.
The chaos didn't stop there. What happened when they thought they got away?
The Shade Room, please, please, please don't give me no copyright claim. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I'm reacting to it, and I will place this in the box.
And why the safety of Uber drivers are now in question.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. John Williams has been an Uber driver for about 2 years now, and the goal has always been for him to make enough money to open up his own trucking company. But he was almost robbed of that dream and his life after he took an Uber ride in the south side of Chicago, Garfield Park. The passenger's name was Diamond.
And, you know, before he continues about the Uber driver and whatnot, this is part of the reason why you don't have certain delivery drivers that go to the hood, pizza delivery. I'm not really sure about DoorDash, Uber Eats. Do you guys venture into these wild areas? I wouldn't do it, because you already know you're going to be in danger when you go there. At night, especially, you are in danger. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have no money on you. It's just you being there. You're not from there. You're just going to be in danger. And then even in this case, it wasn't a robbery or anything like that. It's now you're getting involved with a domestic dispute. Your life is in danger. So this is why people tend to avoid those areas for deliveries or anything like that.
It was just a frantic situation. I was just trying to get through it.
And it was all caught on dash cam. Passenger Diamond hops into the car and immediately starts looking back. You can see the concern in Williams' eyes. He says that something was off as soon as she opened the door.
Diamond?
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
She told me to go, go, go. He get ready to shoot.
What the What is that? What the is that?
Man, this is completely irresponsible. Completely irresponsible. You calling this man putting his life in danger? It's like, look, I'm not Batman, Superman, a policeman, or nothing. I'm just a regular dude just trying to do Uber rides, trying to provide for myself and my family. Don't nobody got time for your domestic dispute. I'm not trying to get shot at by your thug gangbanger boyfriend. I'm just not trying to do that today.
What the was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
And if you squint,
Well, maybe you should have done that before you called this innocent man to come out here and have his life get put on the line because of your crazy ex-boyfriend. Now they're going to show the guy on the side of the vehicle on the left-hand side.
you can see the suspect in the distance.
See right there? That's him chasing the car on foot and shooting at it.
His dark silhouette with a gun in hand running toward the car.
I kind of panicked. I didn't know what to do. And, in that area in the hood, the streets are so narrow and you got these big mountain speed bumps and the stop signs. Everybody runs stop signs. So
While Diamond calls 911, they try flagging a Chicago police officer who races by. No luck.
You know the guy?
Yes.
Your boyfriend?
No, my ex.
Okay, so why are you out here at night with your so-called ex-boyfriend and you calling the Uber driver to get away and he's going to start shooting? What was the situation? Can we get a little bit more context? Diamond and the officer that sped by, it could have been something else going on. They said that they were in the hood in a dangerous area. Could have been somebody that got shot and was bleeding on the ground that the officer was going to. So you guys are not shot. You guys are not, bleeding out from what I'm able to see. So maybe one call or one situation took precedent over the other.
she did call the police. The cops told us to wait. I think we was at a Dollar General on one of the main streets. And we sat there for 5 minutes.
That's where they heard more gunshots and realized it was safer to just drive. She says she wants to tip him.
I'm gonna tip you. But
Man,
You gonna tip me? Like, I'd rather not deal with the ride at all. A great tip would have been to not even summon me to your particular location to begin with. How about that?
where you going?
I'm gonna go home.
Look, we got to get out of here. We just can't sit here and wait on the police because ain't no telling what the police, Chicago police, they take their time. She take me to my cousin's house and I, updated the address in the app and I took her to her cousin's house and dropped off. And she said, "I'm sorry this happened." And she got out the car and I just went on my next ride.
She wasn't crying or anything like that.
Everybody roasted her on TikTok because he said she was laughing. She didn't take it seriously. I think it was a situation where, people, they have like a nervous smile.
Maybe that's true, but at the same time, I think maybe this person had been used to this kind of violence from this individual and also living in the neighborhood where it wasn't really a big deal to get shot at. And it's just like whatever, typical, regular, every day. I wonder if the so-called ex-boyfriend had done that before.
I think it was one
Like, how did she know that he was going to shoot at the vehicle?
of those type deals because she was shook. She was shook up. We both were shook up.
Williams says that he didn't want to lose his Uber privileges. He relies on it to make ends meet. He never reported the incident. Instead, though, posting the dash camera video on TikTok.
Okay, why would you not report the incident, but then post the dash cam footage on the internet? That is going to get the attention of Uber, obviously, so you might as well have reported it. You might as well. I don't really see how this is going to make that any different, but maybe if he reported it and didn't post the video, they could have just deactivated him. And if he has the footage, then if they deactivate him, it'll look bad on them. It'll be a big PR thing, but I'm not quite sure he was thinking that deeply. Maybe he was.
Where it blew up.
I was like, okay, I didn't get hit. The car didn't get hit. She didn't get hit. I just let it be. And Uber called me and they wanted me to file a report and I filed a report with Uber and that was it, man.
He got a response saying, quote, "Hi, John. We would like to gather your perspective on this trip as we're investigating this report and investigators should be reaching out to you shortly," end quote. He hasn't heard back from anyone just yet.
I'm just fortunate that nobody got hurt, man,
So there's more to the video. He did post a GoFundMe. I mean, I don't know about the if that's legitimate. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just saying that's just the reality of what he did. I'll place everything in the box. Luckily, he was not hit. She was not hit by the bullets. And I don't think the car was hit. So luckily, the gangbanger boyfriend was a bad shot and was not able to hit anything. But imagine being put in that situation. Just one, I guess you would say, accurate shot could have ended his life, could have ended her life. Now imagine if you're the driver, as I close, imagine you're the driver, and even if you don't get hit, even if you're okay, imagine if she gets hit while in your car. How are you going to do with that? How are you going to process that? Ultimately, I blame the young lady for calling the Uber driver and putting him in that situation. Now, clearly it's the boyfriend's fault or ex-boyfriend for shooting, but she put him in a bad situation, a terrible situation. Call the police. And again, if the police aren't coming to your aid when you need them to, well, look at who you're voting for. Look at who you putting in office. Look at where the priorities lie. Look at who has the back of the police and who don't have the back of the police. This same kind of issue with the police not really showing up, they're not really able to protect you. It happens all over the country. And at a certain point, you can't just blame the police. Oh, they're not showing up. They're not doing the right thing. Well, what about you guys? Why are you in a situation with this guy who's taking this pistol out and shooting at you? I'm going to add one last thing here. You can get involved in domestic altercations to try to be the good guy, try to be the rescue ranger, but a lot of times it's not even really worth it. You're going to lose your life, or at least put your life in jeopardy for someone who might go right back to the guy with the pistol who was shooting at the car. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the reality of the situation. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on this situation? Uber driver getting shot at because a young lady called him to a dangerous scene. Who do we blame here? The boyfriend, the young lady? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I blame the young lady 100%. Don't call me and put me in that situation. I understand you might be in jeopardy. You might be in danger, but now you're putting me in danger. Well, I'm just a regular person. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not a first responder. I'm not here for that. I'm here to take you from point A to point B. I'm not here to put my life on the line because you got into some situation. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that she earned it, but I don't deserve it and I didn't earn it either. So why am I in it? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.